So macht das Spaß. Okay. Somit bin ich auch live auf YouTube, Leute. Let's go. Hat auch nur.
Those strong enough to break free of their fate.
Und viel Spaß mit den Emotes, Lukas, gell?
Such as yourselves. You may be the heroes that the goddess of Mana has needed all along. Go forth and create your own
Was?
future.
Ein Weg aus Licht.
Thank you, Vidiz. Aha! Nice to see that this place hasn't changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Fadiel times.
Ah, die Fee.
You have had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Alm's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
Der Mana-Baum. Oh mein Gott.
Coda, the Alms have arrived.
Coda?
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
There are humans living within the barrier? That's news to me.
Living? No. I am but a strong will given form. Consider me
Das
like
sieht ein
one of
bisschen
the
aus wie der
spirits.
Charakter aus dem
To
Secret
put
of
it in
Mana.
terms you may understand, I am the first in the long legacy of soul guards. You passed Vidiz's trial admirably, Val. I should not be surprised given that you are of my own bloodline.
You're my ancestor?
If we assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the Mana Goddess, and that practice has held over to this very day. Aha! Then he is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
My mission remains unchanged since I first accepted it. Protect the goddess of mana.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda? We need to speak with the goddess as soon as possible.
You may refer to me as simply Coda. Trent and Vidiz have relayed your current plight to me. Come. I will take you to the mana goddess.
One of my ancestors is here? In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the mana goddess waiting. Time to go.
Was ein schönes Bild.
Goddess of Mana. I'm Val, and these are my friends. We've come here to ask for a moment of your time, before we offer our souls. Delafos has broken free of his seal, and is going around the world setting the Benevodons loose.
His only goal is to get his revenge on you, goddess. You have to do something.
We have so many questions to ask. About Delafos and Core Stones, and my strange ability? All of it.
Goddess? I promise we're telling the truth. Please listen to us.
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls when the time comes. But first, we have to protect the world from this danger.
She cannot hear you.
Ja, sie ist halt sehr weich
The
gezeichnet.
goddess of mana is unreachable in her slumber. She has not once awakened since she first fell into this long, long sleep.
Not a single source I have read has ever referenced that the goddess was in this state.
No one has ever been allowed this deep within the sanctuary. Her condition is not known to any others.
But Delaphos is breathing down our necks. The goddess was our last hope.
Coda? How did she end up like this?
Vidiz believes that you can be trusted to make your own decisions. So,
Nächsten, ja.
I will tell you. Tell you how this all came to be.
Oha, Geschichte,
The
Leute.
truth behind this world.
What
Well,
could
he-
have happened
huh?
to the goddess? Coda should have some answers at least.
Fadiel, the world as it was once known in the distant past, was made up of 5 realms: the spirit realm, the mortal realm, the mystic realm, the ethereal realm, and the arboreal realm. Mana power once flowed freely through these places, and Fadiel knew only peace and prosperity. Until one day, mortals, in their greed, sought to use that power for warfare. The flow of mana was disrupted, and the 5 realms became perilously unbalanced. The mortal realm consumed an enormous amount of mana, plunging the mystic realm, home to the Benevodons, into disarray.
Das heißt, bin wo was?
The divide between the realms weakened to the point that all worlds merged into one. When the mana dried up, the monsters unleashed their wrath.
The discord that had driven people to degrade the powers of mana ended, and their battle against the Benevodons began.
The goddess wished to save the mortals from suffering at the hands of the Benevodons. So she asked Fairy, her emissary, to find Delaphos, name him her champion, and bequeath unto him the Mana Sword. And as promised, he successfully subdued all 8 Benevodons. However, he refused to return the Mana Sword, and instead swore revenge against the goddess, after the death of Cerulia.
Is that what changed Delaphos so drastically?
He lost the person most dear to him.
Sounds like Delaphos couldn't come to terms with her passing.
Indeed, Delaphos saw no reason to care about a world bereft of the one he loved. So he turned against the Mana Goddess. She ended up using all her strength to preserve a corrupted world. With her power exhausted, the goddess then fell into a deep sleep. It was up to the Guardian of the Sanctuary, namely me, to stand against Delaphos with the help of the Elementals. But it was not enough. We struck each other at the same time, resulting in his stone imprisonment and my destruction. Only my will survived. If
Okay.
only I had been stronger.
So, Coda, Delaphos, and I all carry the same pain within us.
So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh, Coda?
Yes, though he managed to break free regardless. With the help of the elementals, I was able to divide
Ja, ich
Delaphos'
glaube auch,
terrible
Tesco.
power and seal it away with the Benevodons scattered across the land. But I underestimated the strength of his hatred. His power was steeped in animosity, which bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake.
Nächste Woche geht's dann los mit Fairy
Eruptions
Tail.
will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul and disease spread. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. Verdant lands will wither away and seeds will cease to sprout. The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic.
Ah, mit Sicherheit. Wie sollen sie sich denn sonst fortpflanzen?
What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Deilephus' power upon the land.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse, brought about by a single man's folly, from the very start.
Strong emotions revitalize mana power. In addition, Deilephus had access to the energy from the mana sword itself.
Oscar, einen wunderschönen an dich und deine Zuschauer. Was hast du denn heute gemacht? Wie geht es euch?
Na, wer ist denn da durch mein komisches Gewäsch gegangen? Und weißt du, wen wir jetzt in die Buße schicken? Kannst du raten? Dich, letzte Stunde! Das war das lahmste Mori, das ich je gesehen habe. Das ist fucking Pyramidenhut. Sein Mori müsste sein, wie er jemanden die Haut abzieht. Was soll das? Nein, der hat jemanden die Haut bei lebendigem Leibe abzuziehen und nicht, ich hau dich mit meinem großen Käsemesser.
Ach, Oscar. Danke schön für dein Ready War Poppy Playtime. Geht's dir gut? Willkommen. Wir sind schon ziemlich weit bei Vision of Mana. Da fehlt nicht mehr viel. Der ist ja Asbach uralt, ja.
But with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely. And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Deilephus, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices. Alms. Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess. As I mentioned, strong emotions bring about mana power. With the souls from faithful alms, the flow of mana was rejuvenated, for a time.
Okay.
Powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse. But after 4 years, their stores of mana would once again run dry.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, you can...
Yes, Val. Your ability was passed down through my bloodline. Originally, it was used to return monsters to the flow of mana. Reintroducing life into the flow of mana was how Fadiel maintained balance.
So then, what I did to Hina...
Oh, Val.
Sooner or later, that fate was waiting for her in the end.
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the mana tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess to protect the cycle of mana.
Gefällt mir immer noch nicht.
Including the soul of the Alm of Earth that you possess.
Liza's?
This is all we can do until the mana goddess reawakens.
What's that?
Ich will mich aber nicht opfern.
The barrier is under siege.
What is going on?
Jenny, hilf mir!
Probably the Benevodons. Looks like they're trying to break through.
This is Delophos' doing.
Oh Gott, das sind 4 Benevodonas. Zurück genau gesehen die Attacken. Ja, das sind sie. Das sind aber neue, die kenne ich nicht. Alter!
What'll happen to the sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm. The Neverdons hold great power. Not as great as the sanctuary itself.
Wer ist er? Hä? Ah, jetzt wieder die ruhige Musik, alles klar.
They're retreating.
Oh. Good.
There is no sign of the man himself. Perhaps Delophos intended this attack to serve as a diversion?
Delophos and the Benevodons are still a threat to us all, just like in the past.
Things aren't looking so good for the world if these monsters run free.
If the goddess is unable to grant us aid, we must muster our own forces. It is our chance to fix the future.
Our loved ones need protection. I'll do it alone if I have to.
We've already defeated 3 of these things. The remaining 5 will be a piece of cake.
Coda, we need time. I promise we will offer up our souls, but we have to take care of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevodons and Delophos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty. As protecting the sanctuary is mine.
Wie kannst du damit einverstanden sein, dass einer deiner Nachfahren sich opfern möchte?
Has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow of mana. And more.
More what?
It is not important. What matters is that as long as Delophos has the Mana Sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Then we'll just have to reclaim the sword ourselves. It's the only way to keep disaster at bay.
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
You should keep the core stone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the Alms is important, after all.
Coda is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vidiz has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is time that I trusted in people once more. Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
Huh? Oh, können wir jetzt auf ihn fliegen? Aber der ist sehr schön gezeichnet. Er hat digitiert! Ja.
Oh, is that you? What happened to you?
I do believe this is the sacred beast Flammy. Ramco must have been Flammy the entire time. Flammy has made many documented visits to our world, but I never dreamed I would be in her presence.
Oh, I get it. Ramco is just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Her wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons. Make haste, Alms.
Thanks.
Hey! Kriegt ja fies drauf. Wieso können die alle so hoch springen? Du bist zum ersten Mal auf Flämmchen geritten. Eine Errungenschaft, Leute. Wupp, wupp.
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world you want to go.
Ramco, you got so big. Big and strong enough to carry all of us. All the little ones grow up so fast.
Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around for so long. She'll revert back to her cub form when you land. Just use the Flammy drum to summon her whenever you need to fly.
Die Luffy-Trommel, Leute.
Whoa! Now then, what's your plan of action?
If I may, would you be so kind as to return me to Lagrazzo?
She says it would be her pleasure.
Then, to Lagrazzo we go.
Now then, with Ramco's permission, shall we be off?
Ramco must really like the sound of that drum, huh?
We'll be relying on her a lot from now on.
Thanks for all the help, Ramco. You're the best.
Bist du deines Lebens nicht mehr froh? Kommt der schnellste Po von Mexiko! Supergeile Martico! Immer schön den Hintern strecken, Hose runter, nichts verdecken. Zieh mal meine Popo-Backen, wie die Backen richtig knacken. Backen ständig hin und her, Hintern Boogie ist nicht schwer. Pack ihn wieder ganz schnell weg. Wer hat das schönste Popo-Heck? Hintern Boogie ist echt wunderschön. Dabei kannst du die schönsten Popos sehen. Tanz mit mir den Shinshan Boogie, Schoko-Twister, Hintern Boogie. Das habt ihr noch nie gesehen. Ein Shinshan Boogie ist extrem.
Dankeschön, Freitag, für den Shinchan Wuki Wuki. 350 Bits. Wie geht es dir denn? Und auch mein Hallo.
Ramco. Brava! Now then, I will begin the process of compiling what I observed within the sanctuary for analysis.
You're not going to help us with the Benevodons?
It grieves me to say it, but I must decline. Though please keep in mind that I want a full report on your exploits. I will add it to my account of this historic situation we find ourselves in.
I suppose he is the best suited.
It's okay that you want to analyze your data, but please don't let the information that Koda entrusted you with turn into gossip.
Of course. Not to worry. I take great pains to compile my notes in secrecy.
If it isn't the head curator and the rest of the alms, you're safe. Oh, we were worried when we heard the Benevodons were attacking the Mana Tree.
I am as well as can be expected, thanks to the Mana Goddess's barrier. Word of the Benevodons' revival has spread, I see. Have you determined where the monsters have appeared, perchance?
Reports indicate that disaster is spreading to the lands that house the Benevodons. Besseroth, Benevodon of Wind, has been spotted in the Vale of Longgreen.
Oh
And Tormarni, Benevodon of the Moon, near Aetern. Gandum, Benevodon of Water, was seen outside of Illistana. While the Benevodon of Wood, Florit, is stalking Vertius Burrow as we speak. Scribes have already been sent afield to collect what information they can.
Curious. The Benevodon of Fire has not been accounted for. Is there no word of Volkibel?
No reports out of the Tiania area as of yet. Our theory is that the Fire Benevodon still slumbers.
I see. I suppose that is good news. It seems you all have 4 Benevodons to take care of at present.
Das sind genau die Benevodons von unseren Grundelementen.
The flow of mana power in each area has changed. You could start in any location, but time is of the essence.
Welches soll man als erstes machen?
My word, an emissary of the goddess. What a singular wing shape. Would you mind if I sketched it?
I'm afraid I'm in a hurry.
We should get going too. Good luck, Aish.
Farewell. We will meet again soon, I'm sure.
Wir machen sie alle fertig.
Let's focus on the 4 monsters we know of. So, Val, what'll it be?
Leave it to me.
Das wäre Holz, denke ich mal. Hier haben wir Wasser.
It's colder in the sky than I thought. Is everyone keeping warm?
Thanks to Ramco's cozy coat, I am more than comfortable.
Ich glaube, wir starten mit Wind.
You're headed toward Longren, I see. Be careful. I can sense Besseroth's presence near the Veil of Wind.
Not quite the homecoming I pictured. I mean, I didn't picture coming home at all. Is everyone okay?
No matter what, you should be proud of what you've accomplished, Karina. Isn't that right, Ramco? What's up with this wind?
Whoa! Veil of Wind? More like Veil of Hurricanes. You live like this, Karina?
Are you kidding? No one lives like this. A Benevodon is behind this gale. I'd bet lucre on it.
Speaking of which, where is it?
Fairy! Hey, Fairy!
Nothing. Nary a peep from Fairy. She may have been blown off course before she arrived.
Well, we should probably check with the chief anyway. Out of everyone in town, he's most likely to have an idea of what's going on in the Vale.
The chief is sure to know what's going on in Longren.
What is the meaning of this, Karina?
Hello to you too.
Why would the Alms and Solgod return here to the Vale? You should be en route to the Mana Tree. The wind howls unabated. Is this not because you have failed to do your part and complete your duty as the Alms?
No, you got it all wrong. The storm is because of the Benevodon of Wind. That's why we left the sanctuary in the first place, to defeat those monsters.
All this time, I assumed this was just the manifestation of the prophecy of disaster.
Tell us where Besseroth is, please.
The Wind Sanctum. But you must not venture there again, Karina. Shiryu has already tried. We have not heard from him since. I will not lose more people to that terrible place.
Shiryu disappeared? Why didn't you go after him?
The path into the Wind Sanctum has been blocked by a large boulder. We have tried everything to make it budge, but it's no use. There is nothing more you can do, Alms. I suggest you return to the Mana Tree and fulfill your duty.
I told you, defeating the Benevodons is part of our duty now. We're here to save the Vale, you stubborn dummy. What's not clicking?
Karina, it would be unwise to anger the Benevodon further.
Well, now that I know where the Benevodon is, we're finished here. I've got nothing more to say to you, Chief.
Ich glaube, die zwei mögen sich
Time
nicht.
to hit the road, everybody. Let's go save Shiryu from whatever trouble he's in at the Sanctum.
Karina and the chief are at each other's throats as usual. She wanted to check out the Wind Sanctum. I should catch up with her.
Was ist das eigentlich für ein Haken über dem Kopf?
Oh.
Oh.
Helping out People in need can be so rewarding.
Total.
Look at the size of that boulder. No wonder no one has been able to get into the Wind Sanctum.
Besseroth's doing, to be sure. I believe it's meant to be a warning.
Oh, there you are, Fairy.
Flying in this weather has been difficult. Anyway, what are you going to do about the boulder?
I don't see what the big deal is. Flamey can take us over it in no time. Isn't that right? Don't worry. You've got this, Ramco. Now transform! Ramco, what's wrong? Are you sick? Does your tummy hurt? Are you scared of turning into Flammy?
Er hat doch gesagt, am Boden verwandelt er sich doch nicht.
What? You mean you don't want to go back to the Wind Sanctum?
Wait a minute. Isn't that where Ramco used to live?
Long time ago, yeah. I went to the Sanctum once when I was training as an Oracle. I tried to protect Ramco from a sudden violent gust of wind, but I got hurt. That's how I lost one of my wings, actually.
Oh.
Ramco never showed any interest in returning home after she brought me back to Longren. Maybe she wanted to forget all about the incident. But the longer we wait, the more I worry about Shiryu.
Wounds of the body heal faster than wounds of the heart. We should look for another way in.
Yeah. Best not to push her too much. In that case...
So ein schönes Spiel. Nostalgie und Drachen, deswegen sowieso Liebe. Und Support natürlich, da lassen Kirbys einzlig.
Alex! Du geiles Stück Killer-DNA. Wie geht's dir? Hast du heute schon ein Stück Pizza verdrückt aus deinem Overall? Dankeschön.
Case, do we attempt to ascend?
Something tells me the people of the Vale would rather we got rid of the rock.
Du hast das auch gespielt, Vision of Mana?
They mentioned they've been unsuccessful so far.
Meine Speckgleiche mal zu klar.
We gather the whole village together and push. Huh?
Weißt du, die Secret of Mana Spiele, die sind einfach toll.
And we can help too.
Aber ich würde es noch mehr feiern, wenn es ein Secret of Evermore geben würde.
I think we have a shot is all.
Everyone might have given up on moving this thing before they even got started. No one knew that it was a Benevodon's doing, after all. It's worth a shot. I'll go back to the Vale and talk to the villagers and see if anybody will lend us a hand.
When I first met you, nothing could make you lift a finger for the Vale.
True, but surely you noticed that I've since matured into a lovely, responsible alm. Y'all wait here.
Don't
Y'all
cause
rail
any
here.
trouble on the way.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Morley. I'll be back before you can say Sylphid. You stay here too, Ramco.
Bist erkältet? Oh
I'll
nein,
make the
gute
people of the
Besserung.
Vale see reason somehow, so don't you worry.
Gute Besserung.
I'll visit the chief, and I should talk to Mom and Dad. I guess I better get the other oracles on my side too. The rest of the Vale is sure to join us then.
Nee, mir ist selber kalt.
Okay, Karina. Just explain the plan, and they'll see reason.
Was, jetzt muss ich mit Leuten wieder reden, oder was? Ach, mit Leuten reden. Das sind die Eltern.
Hey, Dad. Mom.
Karina! How are you, honey? How's Ramco?
That's the spirit. He's shaping up to be quite Alm-like. You know, reliable and confident.
Now that you mention it, what's the Elm of Wind doing here instead of the Mana Tree?
Don't tell me you've abandoned your sacred duty, Karina.
No, no, no. I'm still on the pilgrimage, believe you me. We're just taking care of other urgent business at the moment.
Like what, young lady?
Like defeating the Benevodon rampaging in the Wind Sanctum? That's why I'm here. I need help with the boulder blocking the way.
That does sound urgent, but what can we do? Nothing, that's what.
That boulder isn't going anywhere. And even if we could move it, what then? You run off into the jaws of danger to fight a Benevodon?
Honey, you could get hurt. You were appointed the Alm. You can't be so reckless anymore.
Fantastic. You still have no faith in me. You think I'd lose against the Benevodon? Or that I'd run away from my duty?
See what you did? You accused her of running away.
What was I supposed to think? Alms don't just visit home after they leave on the pilgrimage.
I know. But if you weren't trying to shift the blame, then...
Stop fighting! It's like all you ever do is argue with each other and lose your temper and scold me.
Our tempers? Look who's talking, Missy. Everything that comes out of your mouth is either a whine or a complaint.
Oh, don't start, you two.
You know what? Fine, forget I even asked. If you're not gonna help me, then I'm not gonna waste my breath begging.
Karina!
Oh no, not again. I keep messing this up. I forgot how quickly we get into arguments in this household. I should leave them be until we've all cooled down a bit. Knowing those two will bicker for hours. Better move on to someone else for now. When will I learn? I should just say what I came to say and be done with it.
Oh nee, wieder der Vorsteher da, Vorsteher. Oh nö. Oh nö.
What is it? Were you not finished with all you had to say to me?
I'm back because there's one more thing to say. We took a look at the boulder, and we think we have a plan. But we need the whole village to work with us to move it.
Karina, I realize you are trying to help, but what do you think a few additional hands will accomplish? Besides, Besseroth placed that rock there for a reason, and far be it from us to anger the Benevodon by ruining its inscrutable plans.
But that's...
Know that it is my responsibility to keep the people safe. I cannot ask them to court danger by helping you defy a Benevodon.
How exactly do you think this is gonna end up for you, huh? You think everyone is safer keeping their heads down and pretend like that monster doesn't exist?
According to legend, dragonfolk once soared through the air until the Benevodon of Wind took away our flight. Wings useless, our tribe was forced to live upon the ground. Whether this is fact or fiction, we dare not bring Besseroth's anger down upon us again.
Das Drachenvolk.
That's an old fairy tale that I know you heard from Shiryu. And speaking of Shiryu, you can't even be bothered to go looking for him in the Wind Sanctum.
I cannot allow you to come to harm, even for the sake of another of our tribe. The alms are too precious to send on a fool's errand.
So you're sacrificing Shiryu because you're scared? The same reason you're just letting the Veil get pummeled like this.
We can but trust in the winds of fate to spare us, Karina.
Ugh, you're a terrible chief if you're willing to put people in danger just to keep the status quo. Coward!
How dare you speak to your elders this way?
Recht hat sie. Da bin ich definitiv auf ihrer Seite.
Well, now I've gone and done it. I was supposed to convince the chief, not yell at him. I know the chief has his reasons, even if they're stupid ones.
Cowards.
I get why he doesn't want to risk endangering the villagers. I get it, but... I just can't help getting mad when I get talked down to like that.
Da war unsere Prüfung, falls ihr euch erinnert.
Hey, it's been a while. Karina! How's the wind dyeing going? Remember, you've only got 4 years to master it before the fairies do.
Give us a break. We're trying, but we can't exactly practice with all these gale winds raging through the Veil.
No, you're right. I'm sorry for teasing you.
So, you're back in Longren. What about finishing the pilgrimage?
About that, I have a request. The path into the Wind Sanctum is blocked, and I mean to do something about it.
There's no way! People already tried to do something about the boulder and nothing worked. That rock just does not want to give way.
That's why we have to get everyone to help at the same time. Once we move it, I can enter the Sanctum and defeat the Benevodon.
You want to go into the Wind Sanctum again? But Karina, you might get hurt. And then what'll we do?
That's all anyone ever says to me. Do you want this windstorm to last forever? You'll never be able to do the dying again.
Oh, so now you're worried about the wind dying. You couldn't care less before you started your journey. We asked you to help summon the fairy and you refused. She only came once you finally relented. Thank the spirits. And here you are, asking for favors from the very people you left out to dry. You want the boulder gone?
Warum bist du denn also in diesem Dorf?
Excuses. When did you get so hard-headed, Nagi? You know what? I think I will go move that rock. And once I do, that'll teach you to doubt me. Okay, that was definitely my fault. Before I was named the Alm, Shiryu and Ramco were the only ones who had my back. Of course I didn't feel like helping the rest of the Vale. But it's too late to apologize for that now. I could explain myself until I'm blue in the face, and it won't change what I did. Come on, Karina.
Poh.
Great. That was our last ray of hope. I don't think anyone will give me a different answer. I'm just fighting against the air current at that point. Well, there's no use waiting around here. Better go back and deliver the news to Val and the others. Now I get to go tell everyone how I couldn't convince a single person to help. Sorry, everyone. It didn't work.
It's not your fault, Karina.
No, it is. I left Longren on such a sour note before. My own mistrust of people came back to get me. I didn't place my faith in them, so why should they place any in me? In fact, the original reason I wanted to become an Alm was to get out of the Vale and see the world. My motives weren't pure at all. Maybe that confidence in my affinity to the wind element was really just me overcompensating for how little the villagers believed in me. I don't know.
Karina.
I wasn't the Alm that Longren needed. I wasn't committed enough. But now, after such a long adventure, I can say for sure that I want what's best for the world, and especially for my home in the Vale. Thought that we could lose everything. All the people we've met, the places we've seen, the memories we've made. I won't let that happen. I'm ashamed of how I wanted the Vale to beg me to save them. I'd never do that again. Not now that I've seen so much of the world. Now it's up to me to prove that I've changed. I'll do whatever it takes to save Longren. I won't let anyone or anything get in my way. But I can't do it alone. Please, help me.
Aww.
And here I went through the trouble of composing you a song to boost your spirits. Guess I was wasting my time.
No one could refute your current resolve, Karina. All you need do is rally and resume your efforts to remove the rock.
Give the villagers a chance to see your hard work. It may take time, but they will come around eventually.
We can't let them all down. We'll be the winds of change that fix things for the Vale.
Thank you all so much. We've got this, Ramco. Don't worry.
Komme. So. Ich dachte, vielleicht machen sie jetzt eine Attacke, aber dass sie schieben. Ich glaube, dass die Dorfbewohner trotzdem kommen und helfen.
No, we got this. Just a little more.
Where there's a will, there's a... Oh, who are we kidding?
Ja, wusste ich's doch.
Why are you all... Karina, dear, you really need to work on your persuasion skills. I told you better than that.
She takes after you, after all.
Don't you start.
I'm sorry, Karina. I should have been more willing to listen to you. I know you just wanted to help the Veil. And I...
Du willst mal nicht sagen, dass die paar Menschen hier das jetzt schieben können, ne?
Oh, my back. If only I were a few years younger.
A few? Chief, you better not blow out your back.
Never mind me. Don't you have something you want to say to the people, Karina?
I'm really grateful to you all. Let's get this done!
Ja, der Drache wird jetzt mithelfen. Alles andere macht keinen Sinn.
Sorry for the delay. Had to deal with something. You've almost got it, everybody! Push!
Ist ja jetzt gerade nur aufgetaucht, um Push zu sagen. Ah ja.
Look at this mess. I'll
Akumo,
never
ein
get this stained out of
wunderschönen.
my garb.
I'll
Moin
be.
moin.
We actually managed to work together and move that boulder.
We did it, everyone. Well done. The Elemental of Wind granted us his divine assistance in our hour of need. With Sylphid's help, we prevailed. And, of course, we owe our thanks to Karina, the Soul Guard, and the rest of the Alms for reminding us of what's really important.
Well, don't thank me just yet. We still need to subdue Besseroth and find Shiryu after all.
I'm good. What about you?
So, you are going to the Wind Sanctum after all? Even though that's where you got hurt before?
I'll be fine. I'm not the same person I was back then. Plus, I've got a bunch of dependable friends I can rely on this time.
Oh, das Sleepy, aber supi. Das ist doch schön.
You'll help too, right, Ramco?
Ramco. Ach so, jetzt auf einmal.
Could it be? Is that the legendary sacred beast Flammy?
Thanks to all your support and your combined efforts, Ramco's not afraid to take us into the Sanctum anymore. Thanks again. Leave the Benevodon smashing and Shiryu saving to me. Come on, Val, Morley, Palomina, Joulet. There's no time to lose.
By the way, Leute, das ist mein neuer YouTube-Kanal, der da im Chat steht, ne? Wir schließen nächste Woche Dings ab, Prim.
Take care, okay?
Karina's always been a feisty one. I've barely had the chance to wish her well on her adventures.
And yet, she was still able to bring the whole Veil together. She's gotten even stronger on her journey, it seems.
Ah, danke schön, Miro. Bezwinge den Benevododa des Winters. Okay. Was war denn in Trials of Mana das Windbenevodona? Ich kann mich gar nicht mehr
Wind
erinnern.
here doesn't feel right. But no wind will feel right until we take care of that Benevodon.
War das nicht so ein zweiköpfiger Vogel?
Too, right? We better hurry.
So is anyone ever going to explain who this Shiryu guy is or what?
Oh, right. You weren't around then. I'll explain as we go.
Ich glaube, das war so ein zweiköpfiger Vogel, den man an dieser Klippe da bekämpft hat. Das Windsanktum.
I know I've asked a million times, but I still haven't gotten a straight answer about Shiryu.
Oh, he's a keeper of tales from the Vale. Karina and Shiryu have a bit of a history.
That still doesn't explain much. Why do humans make everything so complicated?
Activate! I bet we can harness that strong wind to keep going.
Wow.
Yeah. The spirit's strength. I feel the spirit's favor.
Again?
What? Kick!
Spike freeze. Spike freeze. On guard.
Oh no! Kupo, Kupo!
I got my hands on a pretty rare find.
Lumina!
Secured. Hey, do you think the people of the Vale understood how grateful I was for their help?
Yeah, I think they got it. They know me.
I will take this. Yeah.
Ach, Krähenfüßer. Sonnentwister!
May you perish peacefully. One rival remains.
This was our victory.
Da hinten.
Maybe items and let us avail ourselves of this acquisition.
Honigelixier. Das kenne ich auch noch nicht.
Maybe items and I have found something of fantastic value. Might we exchange these elsewhere? Yeah. Might we exchange these elsewhere? Secured.
Now there's wind blowing near the bottom of this thing.
Well, I trust the wind. Even if the atmosphere in this place could use some work.
Huh?
I will take this. Manifest.
Wie komme ich denn da hin?
Manifest! I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze. I will take this.
GG easy.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Secure. I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Here I come! Oh, spirits! Surrender! Fight freeze! Self-spin! Spirits keep you.
Ow!
I can still fight.
At once.
I'll be more careful next time.
Secured.
Manche Gegner haben es aber schon in sich, ne?
Might we exchange these elsewhere? What wondrous wares! I have found something of fantastic value.
Warte mal, irgendwo ging es hier hoch. Ah, hier.
The spirit's strength. I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze. Mana! I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze.
Ach so, da.
Secured. Guide us! I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze. I have gathered some grizzly syrup. I will take this. Secured. I will take this. We ask for your assistance. This is power.
What? Was hab ich denn jetzt gewollt-shottet?
Our forces made this outcome an obvious one.
Okay, irgendwas habe ich ausgelassen. Schade eigentlich.
Did anyone detect a disturbance just now?
No, but I don't feel anything evil in the area either.
Perhaps Sylphid is simply watching over us from afar.
Ach, das ist über mir. I see. Schlangenwoge!
Rival remains. We sure showed them.
Oh, fast Level Up. Schade.
Let me see. This might be useful.
Die armen Mümmlers. Ach was.
Bin da. Wer noch?
Günther, danke schön für den Follow. Einen wunderschönen.
Yes. Come forth. Let's ride this whirlwind.
Legendär, ja.
Run with the wind. Which way did we come from again? Was it that one?
It's hard to keep track of which routes we used, even for me.
Ja, das ist halt ein Stück Kindheit, ne?
Gotta reach the top somehow.
Grizzly!
Die sind gefährlich, finde ich.
Take this!
Da haben wir so einen Levelaufstieg.
Taking this?
Das kann definitiv nicht schaden.
Help us out! Let's ride this whirlwind! Grizzly! Yes!
Sind wir hier? Ah, da geht's weiter.
It will be all the more difficult if we do not make a detour to the other side.
There must be another place we can harness Sylphid's powers. Let's look.
Aber ich bin jetzt mal kurz in der Küche, Leute. Ich lasse es einfach so laufen. Bis gleich. So, da bin ich wieder, Leute. Ah. Hallo Rio, hallo Janie. Oh nein. Ja, tschüss Janie. Oh, ich musste gerade was essen und was einfach existieren.
Are these two twins? They look identical. Great stone. Wow, here's gonna be a handful.
Doubt their attacks will be so similar. Stay focused.
Guess it's my turn.
I'll carry on from here.
So, was ist gut gegen Wind?
Unbeam. It's a mobilize. Nicely done.
Au!
We must determine a way to disrupt their coordinated attacks. Not so tough now, are you?
Halleluja! Oh ja.
It's immobilized. Nicely done.
Attacke!
For you. No holding back.
Guess it's my turn.
I got this. I think we can use the vessel. Take this! Unbeam blast!
Oh no, was kommt? Oh nee.
Saber! Take this! Take this! It's immobilized! Slice the gun! Take this!
Wieso sind die so schnell? Ach so. Hallo? Frech. Was haben wir denn hier? Waldbaden! Hallo Anni. Ja, und bei dir? Bist du arbeiten? Ah, das Wochenende. Ja! Ah! Schön.
avoid family feuds from here on out?
Yeah, those monster siblings were something else. Come on, let's get going.
Komme ich von hier gar nicht zurück, oder? Warte mal, waren das jetzt die Windbenevodona? Wirklich?
Is this?
Nee, das kann ja nicht sein. War wahrscheinlich da hinten, ne?
Yes.
Oh.
Come forth. This should let us proceed. Awesome! Keep it up! Just getting started! Awesome! Keep it up! Just getting started! Awesome! Keep it up!
My bond with the Spirit's virgins. May this cultivate our connection.
The elements are all around us. I'm starting to twig it.
Frage ist jetzt, wir werden den Feuerball rausnehmen und dafür das Donnershit reinmachen, oder? Und statt dem Donnersäbel nehmen wir mal den Steinsäbel. Machen wir es mal so. Attacke! Spür meinen Strahl!
Looks like I got my hands on a pretty rare find. Time to shine! I'm brimming with power. Yes!
Huh? Julay, did you say something? Nope, not me. Are you hearing things?
Maybe. Sounded like someone called my name. Never mind, it's probably nothing.
It's probably nothing.
Grizzly! Yes! Unbeam Flask! You're mine!
Oh. Was, ich sehe aus wie eine Blume, aber ich steche zu wie eine Biene?
We should definitely keep this one.
I have been summoned.
I'll carry on from here.
Okay. Ist aber ein sehr interessantes Gebiet.
Got some syrup. Help us out! I'm brimming with power. What am I doing here at Solgard? Come at me! You're mine! You're mine!
That's what you get for underestimating me.
This is kind of exciting. Is this? Resonant! Let's ride this whirlwind!
Sehr interessantes Gebiet.
Got some syrup. Help us out!
Ha!
Let's ride this whirlwind! This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Waffe für wer? Seelenklinge. Die sieht aber schon cool aus, die Seelenklinge.
Grant me power!
muss jetzt aber sagen, das Windgebiet zieht sich gerade ein bisschen, ne?
Just for you.
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Nothing is going to deter me.
How are you feeling, Ramco?
Once we defeat the Benevodon, this place will go back to normal. I know it.
Rüstung für Carina. Hey, Silent, mein Lieber.
Taking this. Come forth. This should let us proceed.
Ein Wunderschöne, wie geht es dir denn?
Grizzly.
Und Dankeschön für den Resub. Oh Gott, wir wollen ganz da nach oben. Kann das sein? Oh Gott.
Yes.
Auf Discord was geschickt. Ah. Hättest du sonst die Streak verloren oder was? Krass.
So tough.
Hast du denn das Abo vielleicht gekündigt, weil das sonst ablaufen könnte?
Let me see. Is this? Taking this? Time to shine. Let's ride this whirlwind!
Oha, wir sind da.
Let's rest up.
Ne, Twitch hat es für mich gekündigt.
Taking this?
Hey! Your fight's with me, you bully!
Ramco's shown a lot of courage. Now, it's our turn.
All right. Time to beat this monster and clear the air. We gotta save Longrin.
Die Musik ist gut. So, Leute. Weirot, Benevodoner des Windes. Also mit diesem Windelement Resistenz läuft das schon ganz gut. Los, haut ihn weg! Yes.
Time to call on the elemental spirits.
Sexy.
Besserot's defeat is a load off my mind.
It's about time you showed up, Sylphid.
I've been following you the whole time. Someone had to look out for this fella while you were occupied with the Benevodon.
Shiryu, you're okay!
Karina! I can't believe you came all this way to save me. Thank you.
Why did you even go into the Wind Sanctum in the first place? You know it's dangerous in here. What were you thinking?
I was looking for proof that it was the Benevodon behind all the wind, like I'd read in the ancient records. I am a historian, after all. All I needed was to confirm it with my own eyes.
So you knew there was a Benevodon in here? Why would you risk your life like that, Shiryu?
Some people were blaming the Alm of Wind for the gales, but I knew it wasn't your fault. I just needed to prove it to the rest of them.
Thank you for helping out with this, good sir. But shouldn't you have kept him away from the Benevodon and out of harm's way in the first place?
You aren't wrong, Julie. But everything was a mess once the Benevodon was released. It was hard enough to keep that boulder from doing more damage than just blocking the entrance. It used up all my strength, and I had to take a nap. I can't do everything, you know.
Then it sounds like things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't been here.
I don't know how to thank you, Sylphid. The Veil really owes you one.
Aw, I think nothing of it. After all, the one who brought the people together was Karina. I wanted you, Shiryu, to see how far she's come on this journey.
That's amazing. I always knew she'd be perfect for this job. I'm glad the Veil can see it now, too.
Aw.
Shiryu?
Karina, Shiryu, you have much to discuss, but might this discourse be deferred until we return to Longren?
You have a lot of catching up to do. We will leave you to it.
Sylphid, I can regale you with stories from our trip. You'd never guess some of the wild things Karina's been up to.
That does sound like fun. Count me in. Now then, let's head back to the Veil, everyone.
The wind's died down. That's a relief. Not that it'll stay that way for very long.
Ever since you left, the wind's been milder in these parts. And it always made me think of you when the breeze blew past. It was nice. Comforting, even. Karina, I wanted to talk to you about that time with the fairy. You know, when I ran away.
You want to kill the mood already?
Honestly, I'm just glad I get to talk to you before you leave again. I hated that things were sour between us when you went on the pilgrimage. But at least we have this.
I mean, I was mad. But it's all right now.
No, it isn't. I should have been there to see you off when you left for Mount Gala. I let you down, even though I'd been hoping you'd be named the Alm for so long.
That's news to me. Wait, really? You wanted me to be the Alm that bad?
Of course.
Hast jemand
You worked so
angefangen?
hard for
What?
it. I just couldn't see anyone but you being chosen.
Dufti. Die Kapitel
So
7.
I freaked out when I thought I was getting the job instead.
That's why you ran?
Yeah. I mean, you dreamed about seeing the world since we were little. Do you know how much I liked that you'd hang on to my every word when I told you the stories I'd been taught? But we both know the Veil is a secluded settlement with strict laws about traveling outside its borders. I knew that's why you wanted to be an Alm.
Yeah, but then I got hurt during my training.
You might have lost your wing, but you never lost your passion. I always loved that about you. I was so proud of your determination.
I know. You never laughed at me for wanting to be the Alm, unlike the others.
Wie geht's dir denn, Tufti?
Thanks for coming back and giving me a chance to tell you what I always wanted to. And please allow me to see you off properly this time, Karina.
I guess, since you asked so nicely, I can let you do that. Thanks. For always supporting my dreams. Which reminds me, I have a lot that haven't come true yet. Journeying across the world is the best, and there's still so much I haven't seen. Places you told me about, places you never even knew existed. Just think of all the things I can learn and tell you later. Ramco and I, we're itching to roam. We'll search through every nook and cranny of this world of ours. That's my new dream.
It sounds like a beautiful one. I can't wait to hear more about the adventures of Karina, the explorer.
I guess it's time for us to go, Ramco. We still have some unfinished business to attend to before we can begin our expedition.
Safe travels, Karina.
I'll see you later, Shiryu. You can count on it.
Ja. Das ist schon nach dem Besuch des Mana-Baums, genau. Ich bin gerade auf der Reise, die Benevovas zu besiegen.
So, Karina, who is Shiryu exactly?
He's someone who's always had my back. One of my best friends.
Finally,
One of my best
straight
friends.
answer. I was hoping you'd have one like
Nein, nicht die
Yep.
Benevovas.
Thanks,
Das hat
July.
Tradition noch von Trials of Mana. Das hat die Jenny immer gesagt, die Benevovas.
Tormarni was sealed near the moonlit parish. Are you ready to face it?
Parishioners can freely enter Aetern now. Hopefully that's the only change we have to worry about.
Nach Eterna! Und doch viel, viel weiter. Hä?
People? Here? In Aetern?
The parish is no longer unbreachable. Now everyone can work toward providing a future for our homeland.
I do sense traces of Benevodon activity in the area. Don't let your guards down.
Really? Nothing looks weird to me.
Fairy is right. My fur is standing on end. Though, who can say if a Benevodon is the cause? Huh? Milpa is here. He'll have some insight into what's been going on in the parish.
Okay.
It's refreshing to see a familiar face. Let's talk to Milpa.
Ja, ein bisschen.
Milpa, a pleasure as always.
Why, if it isn't Morley and the Alms! Good to see you. But Morley, should you really be coming back to Aetern, you still have a duty to fulfill.
Some unavoidable circumstances bring us to the parish. Don't worry, we are here with the goddess's blessing.
Ich denke jedes Mal, er kommt irgendwie so aus dem schottischen Raum, der Morley mit seiner Stimme. Gibt irgendwas Schottisches.
What's a little bit of disaster among friends, am I right?
Are you feeling well, Milpa?
Forgive me. I simply find everything funny these days. Since you managed to revive the Moon Elemental, the scattered citizens of Aetern have started to return to the parish, hoping to rebuild their fallen homeland. Lately, it's as if everyone has lost their minds. One minute they burst into tears, the next they're fighting in the streets. Turn around and they're laughing at nothing. Forget about repairing the parish. I can't remember what I was talking about a second ago. If this isn't to do with Aetern's prophecy, I'll eat a pakul. You Alms had best leave before it starts affecting you too. Hurry now!
It's not just my imagination, right? Milpa was acting strange.
Decidedly. He's always been a calm, nurturing person, not one to laugh at other people's misfortune. If these are recent developments, it's likely caused by the influence of the Benevodon of the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Morley, I'm so sorry. It was all my fault. I was wrong.
Karina? What are you talking about?
You know, back at the Deadeye Cliffs, you were worried about Aetern's prophecy, and
I carelessly brushed it off. You were right all along. If only I'd listened to you. How could I be so cruel?
No, I'm pretty sure none of us could have foreseen these circumstances back then. It's not worth crying over.
You are being far too merciful, Morley.
Palomina?
How could you let that Nilpa man get away with such flippancy? He was completely out of line. Oh, I have a veritable tidal wave of tirades that I would visit upon him. In fact, I think I shall.
Hold on, Palomina. How will yelling at Nilpa fix the situation?
Karina's in tears and Palomina wants to throw
Hello,
down
Jenny.
innocent townspeople. What are the odds?
Stop picking on me!
Wie geht es dir?
Do not think that I will let that slight slide. I am righteously irate right now.
You're not righteously anything.
Woohoo! Now's the perfect opportunity to get some practicing in.
Oh no, everybody's gone nuts! Morley, please tell me you haven't lost your mind. I can't be the only sane one.
No. I'm unaffected, I think.
Pull yourselves together! You're the only ones rational enough
Wochenende in
to fix
Erfurt.
this mess.
You look like you have your wits about you too, Fairy.
Luna should be okay as well. I'll say to her, you get your companions somewhere where they can rest.
The parish isn't exactly bustling yet, but there should be an inn we can use.
Everyone's off kilter in this place. Hopefully rest will help.
Zurück an den Absender. Oh.
Here. Here.
Return! Ja, wir haben heute schon einiges erlebt, Jenny, hier im Spiel.
I can't sleep unless I have my favorite pillow. I want to go home, back to Longren.
Come now, turn that frown upside down and have a long and luxurious nap.
Dark thoughts catch up with you at night. All nights might look the same to you, but at my age, every shade of twilight is different.
I can't deal with this.
If only I had lost it too.
Don't you dare leave me alone with him, Morley.
Why are we unaffected, do you think?
I have an answer for that query.
Oh, Luna, it's you. It feels like ages since we last saw each other. Perhaps it has been.
The reason you two have stayed unaltered is because of your elemental affinities. You are alms of the heart and mind. Alms of the moon, light, and darkness should be able to resist the influences of the Benevodon of the moon.
So Aish wouldn't have gone crazy either?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wish Aish were here.
Until you have subdued Tor Marni, I fear that the people of Aetern will remain befuddled indefinitely. It is hard to see tragedy once again visited upon the poor people of Aetern so soon after it was liberated from stasis.
I feel the same, both as a parishioner and an alm. It is my responsibility to see that Tor Marni is dealt with.
If anyone can fix this, I believe it is you, Morley. the Benevodon has taken up residence in Castle Crescino. The moon has the power to alter people's perception. Please do not be fooled by its shadows or mystique.
It's up to us to free Aetern from the Benevodon's influence. Shall we, Val?
After you, Morley. Let's head to Crescino and get to it.
Hey, you guys. Come on, take us with you. I don't want to stay behind.
Let's take them with. Who knows what they would get up to if we leave them alone?
The castle was past the north gate to the parish, I think. It's now or never.
Ob die neue Sachen haben?
Ha! We're prepped and we're pumped! Get your Benevodon bashing, monster mashing goods right here!
I suppose we might have a few trinkets Mew could use. I may even be persuaded to sell them to Mew all. My sisters have business and travels to keep them busy. And I sit here, minding my own business, writing my novel. Please support this starving artist.
Hard to tell, but I think the Merchant Sisters are a little loopy right now. But at least they're still in business.
Lass mal kurz die Katze raus. So.
You there! Welcome! All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a look at my wares. Thank Mew for your purchase. Take a look at my wares. Thank Mew for your purchase. All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a look at Thank Mew for your purchase. Come back again sometime.
Ich habe ein neues Schwert für Val gefunden, Jenny.
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure.
Das anscheinend schon wieder schlechter ist? Nee, oder? Nee, würde schon sagen. Aber in dem wäre er stark, aber ich spiele die Klasse ja gar nicht. Was? Excalibur ist schlechter? Drachenparasol, der klingt ja witzig.
I see you. Happy doing business with you. I see you. Happy doing business with you.
Happy doing business with you.
Taking this?
Oh, ich bin falsch gerannt.
So this is the castle?
I sense trouble ahead. It must be the presence of the Benevodon Tormarni.
Was that the Benevodon?
I hate
Jenny, da ist ein Binne, wo war's?
I'm scared. Someone hold my hand.
A Benevodon?
No biggie.
Things look grim.
Don't waver now. We've come this far. We can handle anything.
Schloss Crealuro. Was ist denn gut gegen Mond?
I've never been inside this place, mostly since I heard it was overrun with monsters.
Are there frogs? Please tell me there are no frogs here.
Wow! Get a load of this palace. It's huge. Makes me want to dance.
Huh? Is someone there? Yup. There are definitely people over there.
It looks like it did during the eclipse.
No. Too many people. I hate that.
Oh, I know. These are ghosts. I've read all about them.
Deja vu.
Deja vu!
Spooky folks when we first visited a town on our pilgrimage, right?
What did I just say?
So they are ghosts after all. Make it stop.
These illusions are the parishioners who disappeared 16 years ago. What is going on?
Well, they're looking right at us. Maybe they have unfinished business?
No sign of my mother. None of that. These visions aren't real. I can't let myself be manipulated by the Benevodon's tricks. Defeating Tormarni is our priority. We should press on.
Oh, Morley.
How easily the heart is swayed. This is harder than I thought.
Don't worry. Someone somewhere will come along and take care of all this.
Uh-huh. But that someone happens to be us, Karina. Got some syrup! Grizzly! Yes!
Oha.
I thought this place would look more run down.
Actually, I think we're looking at Castle Cressino as it was in the past. But how? It doesn't look like we can get into the rest of the castle from here. Maybe there's another path.
Oh, and what might we have here? An hourglass? Ooh, how mysterious. Makes me want to touch it.
You know, I think I feel moon energy coming from this thing.
In that case, the Luna Globe might help us figure this out.
Well, you know what you gotta do with hourglasses. Spin them round and round. That's what...
Spin your head right round, Bell. Nutze Pucks Laterne, um die von Schloss verteilten Sanduhren zu drehen und zwischen Vergangenheit und Gegenwart zu wechseln. Beobachte genau, was sich durch die Zeitverschiebungen ändert und finde einen Weg voranzukommen.
Look what the Luna Globe can do! Lady, please! I wanna spin it!
Your mood swings make my head spin. Taking this. Got some syrup.
Oha. Aber wie das gemacht ist, Leute, guckt euch das mal an. Ja. Schaffe ich es darüber? Nö.
The flow of time isn't stable here.
Oha. That's what you get when you're underestimating me.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Ding Schrumpfung, okay. Aber die Gebiete haben wirklich was an sich.
Yes. Grizzly. Command me.
For your assistance.
Command me. Got it. Let's keep moving. The flow of time isn't stable here. Grant me power! Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Wir reisen wir einfach durch die Zeit, Jenny, oder? Ist das nicht krass?
The flow of time isn't stable here.
It's too dark in here. I'm frightened. Can we go home, please?
It's okay, Jule. We're here. Nothing's gonna hurt you.
Val, if you weren't around, I don't know what I'd do.
Grizzly! Taking this?
Ooh, I spied my little awesome treasure. Come on, let's open it, pretty please.
We're a little busy trying to get out of this area, Karina.
Hey, do you see that pile of gears over there? Maybe we can climb that.
We can probably make it if we jump off the highest part of the cog.
Aw, come on. Who cares about some stupid old gears? What's in the box? Don't you want to take a look inside? Huh? Don't you?
Okay, Karina.
Das ist nicht
If
sehr
you're that
vertrauenswürdig, eine
concerned,
Kiste, die
we'll
mitten im
open it.
Raum steht. Karina.
Not jump and we can just fly over with Ramco's help.
You think Flammy's the answer?
No way! My little Ramco deserves better than this cramped castle. Get your own sacred beast.
You were the one who suggested it in the first place, Karina.
That's more grizzly syrup than I know what to do with. What should I get?
Everyone, now's the time!
You can handle this? Or finish! Just one left.
Okay.
We sure showed them.
Wow, the castle is so big and pretty.
It was built at the same time that the parish was founded. That was also around when the lunar sandglass was first made. It was a very productive time for Aetern.
The person who made all these things must be so
Ja,
cool.
wo habe ich denn jetzt geschrien? Wir kämpfen jetzt gegen die letzten Biene. Wo war's? 4 haben wir noch. Wow, wow, Anni. Also.
Watch yourself, everyone. Take this!
That's no fun.
You're mine! Out of my way! You're
for underestimating me.
Ah, warte mal.
Taking this. Grizzly! Taking this. The flow of time isn't stable here. This is kind of exciting. Nice! Grizzly! Please work. The flow of time isn't stable here.
Muss ich da rauf?
The flow of time isn't stable here. Got some syrup.
Tatsächlich.
That spot might be an exit, but it's pretty high up there.
Worry not. We must muster all our might and see this through. Mere machinery is no match for us.
You're right. Together we can figure out this puzzle.
Of course. There is nothing a convoy of close compatriots cannot conquer. Now then, who will give me a boost?
That's not what I meant!
If you could only hear yourself right now, Palomino. The gear probably fell from above some time ago, but if we use the Luna Globe, we might be able to reverse time.
You could put it back where it belongs. You're a genius, Morley! Please work!
What the hell?
Phew, it worked. And we even managed not to fall on the way.
Better than trying to boost ourselves up in any case. Come on, the Benevodon's close.
I shall fight any foe one-on-one. Come at me! Morley, you are not going at this mission with enough enthusiasm. Come now, enunciate.
Onward! Oh!
Fie! A flimsy attempt at force. Once more with feeling. Unseen flash.
Warum haben die jetzt so viel Schaden kassiert? Hä?
Piece of cake. What a bunch of small fry wakelings.
Don't get cocky, Karina. You'll jinx the whole thing for us if you don't take these fights seriously.
If you don't take these fights seriously.
Touchy much? You got a kink in your tail about something, Mr. Grumpy Pants? Want to share with the class?
Grumpy what?
Calm down, Morley. It's the Benevodon talking, remember?
Okay.
Why didn't I foresee this? How far down did we fall?
Not sure, but all we can do is keep going.
The end is nigh. We can't turn back. Never again.
rest up. Let's plan our next move.
Nein. Jetzt will ich aber wissen, was da oben ist.
Grizzly!
Aber kamen wir nicht von da? Ja. Wer ist denn das? Der Vampir, Leute, aus Secret of Mana.
Please stop encouraging the enemy. Or finish! I think we can. Use the vessel. Take this! This is how it's done. You're mine! Got it!
Poses a problem.
Here I go! Not so tough now, are you? That's it! Now don't stop attacking! Take this!
Submit!
Unbeam Flask! I think we can use the vessel. Unbeam Flask!
Cease this gutless gimmick and show yourself!
Behold my power!
Schlangenbogen! Bitte!
Or finish!
Hätte ich das gewusst, hätte ich Puck ausgewählt. Kannst du ihn bitte vergiften? Oh nein! Was ist denn das für ein Mistvieh?
Carry on from here. See, just for you. Don't hold back, everyone. Let go.
Tired already?
Oh, is this funny? Stay cool, Morgan. Don't lose your head. Punching flash.
We ask for your assistance. Salamander head.
Alter, ist das ein Durcheinander, ja.
here.
Attacke! Boah. Oi, 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 oi. Hätte ich das gewusst, und dann hätte ich die Lichtklinge drin. Hallo Sammy. Wait a second, habe ich gar keine... Ich habe gar keine Lichtklinge. What? Warum nicht?
Awesome! Keep it up!
Okay.
Let's plan our next move.
So, aber ich mache jetzt trotzdem schon Schluss für heute, Leute. Ich bin morgen nochmal da für euch. Schauen wir, dass wir es morgen durchbekommen, das Spiel. Trader höre ich gleich weiter, weil ich gehe jetzt ein Bad nehmen. Mir ist ein bisschen kalt. Gehen wir rüber zum lieben Olli, der spielt gerade Donkey Kong Country. Habt noch einen schönen Freitag. Tschüssi. Hab euch lieb. Tschüss. Bis morgen vielleicht. Wenn ihr Lust habt. Ich hab.